Good evening and happy Monday. Or, I don't know, I have not found a better way to say it. It's happy Monday, but honestly, it's happy Monday's over, is really what it is. We are past the the day and we're on to better things. So, I hope you're all well. I'm doing good. I'm here ready to paint, continue putting paint on my little phoenix, which has suddenly become more comic in nature than I originally planned. So who knows? Maybe I will kind of do a little comic style type with all this lining and such. I like the way he's coming out though. I think the first thing I'm gonna do though is I'm gonna grab my fire red, which I believe is the color I started out with. I mean, we're going for fire colors here. And put that back. And grab my brush. Yeah, a little brush is fine. Because I want to realize I want to paint the tippy tippies of this. Because I looked after last year, like, oh, forgot to paint the tips of this little fiery hair, or feathers, plumage. It's fiery plumage with a little bit of red. Doesn't have to be much. We'll still get the message across. And let's flip that over because I need a little bit on the other side too. So I hope I hope you're all doing well. And if you are up to anything, or hopefully you're up to something good, hope you're not up to no good. And otherwise, feel like chiming in. Let me know what you're up to and if you're working on anything cool. I like to hear about what everyone else is working on project wise. Right, let me hit this because I realize this red looks a little. It looks like it needs another coat, is what it looks like. I mean, that's standard for red. Flip the bird. Flip the bird. There we go. I just flipped everyone the bird. Hey, Alley Cat, what's up? How are you tonight? Are you working on anything? I just flipped everyone the bird again. I really am a terrible person. Still working on Fate Weaver. Fate Weaver looks great though. It's coming out good. Was that for you or was that for somebody else? Because I thought I remember you saying you were painting that for somebody. One sec, I'll look back at chat in a sec. Okay. For a friend. Yeah, that's right. It was for a friend. I said it's really kind of satisfying when you get to do something for one of your friends. Hmm. Let me grab a little bit of the yellow. Looks like I clipped the wing there. Oh, color. So I know the yellow looked like. I was like, what color is that? Let's see. I think I'm gonna grab a little orange. Where is the orange? Oh, I buried the orange I was using. I know which one it is. Pardon me when I get up. Oh, you know what? I can change it. Oh, that's not orange. Now what? I love orange. That works too. Oh. Come on, chair. Roll up. Well, pull up a chair, Ellie Cat. Grab that mini and work on it with me. Although, you know, if it could ever work out, I'd still love to see it paint day some point. I'm gonna try to make the orange a little more vibrant. Now that I've put the red on, at least I have a little bit more of a guide. Oh, I do. I actually have to. You know, maybe I'll add that right now. My background. My thing's been buzzing like crazy. Alright, so I do have a date for that. It is the week after the Creatorpult. It's the 23rd. I went there yesterday and got a date. Discord. I meant to throw that up here. I'll just make a thing. I gotta put on my social too. Why do my army pain nights end up so weirdly? I mean, why did I put a space there? What did I say it was? March. Well, I mean, you can always go to the Creatorpult Games one too, because honestly, it's not that much further away. What did I say it was the 23rd? There are 5 Sundays in March, so there are plenty of days to choose from. I'm gonna edit that. Probably because I typed it up on my computer and this is what happens. Great. Can't edit. Whatever. It's on the 23rd. So maybe you can make it to one of them. So Creatorpult Games is not that far away, so. In fact, I think you actually live a little closer than I do. Okay. I'm gonna hit this. With a coat of this orange. Sorry, I think I'm going off camera here. As a reminder, there is a bit of a challenge to this. This was supposed to be just a fun thing, but because of my wonderful viewers. Oh, look at that. I don't want cheap viewers. I want viewers that will actually spend money. So screw you. No, I'm kidding. I just don't want... Oh, Gamer DJ. Where the heck are you? Yo! Yo, what? What were you were streaming what? Space Marine on Discord? So I caught it. It's like, I gotta stream soon. What up? I gave justice the silvery justice, so there. Oh yeah, I was gonna start doing the tail. Yeah, I was gonna paint the whole thing orange because, or at least the underneath part orange. Oh, maybe I can try to get a brush. I can get the brush in there. Did Gamer DJ disappear? Said yo. Was that a drive-by yoing? Yo. Okay. I guess I'll do the whole thing. Originally I was gonna say paint the under part of that tail like a yellow. You're killing stuff. Killing stuff on what? Space Marine or WoW? I'm probably gonna pop on after. Pop on WoW after if you want. Of course, I think we actually pretty much have done everything that's gonna benefit us. Unless you want to do delves. I mean, oh, we could finish the storyline, that's true. Yeah, I think I used actually a lighter orange in this, but I like the way this one's covering better. So I'm going to go with it. Plus also blends in with the red a little better. Okay, the red is standing out a little better. Add a little orange here to the... just to give a little interest. Shape that a little bit. It's like it looks too straight across. And in here, looks like I'm missing. Oh, nice. Getting my world quest done. Oh, getting your world quest got a 626. Cool. Tomorrow the next raid race begins. And I assume tomorrow's also when Night Whisper is going to be streaming it. We'll have to make sure drops are on. He should be popping in at some point on my stream because he should be... unless I missed a message, he should be streaming tonight. Those are really good. By the way, it's a really good meme that Warcraft published. And it was basically... oh, I wonder if I can find it. This is pretty funny. I posted on it because it was like... because it sort of was the truth, but it didn't quite go far enough. Notifications. Okay, so here it is. So, oh, we were having a warm awesome. So, it came across my page. Let's see. So it says, I want to defeat Gallywix to save Undermine. And then the Torrent's going, be honest. I want a better gear so I can do more DPS. Be honest. I want a new transmog so I can look cool. Thank you. And then I wrote, be honest. And I wrote, I want a cool car to play Undermine Drift that I can customize. And then somebody actually responded to me saying, from what I saw last week, it seemed more players of Mario Karting run Undermine instead of questing. It is exactly right. Oh my god. It is really fun to drive those suckers around. I found I was having, like, after you walked out, I just sort of... oh, god damn it. I hate when I do that and I see, like, this. So basically I just kind of drove around. I think I found one rare to kill. I did not find any treasures or anything like that. Um, but yeah, actually driving the cars is fun. Okay, so now I'm gonna make sure I hit these wings with a coat of this. Okay. Fixed. Clean up some stuff. I know I already like kind of highlighted it, but I think I'm gonna re-highlight it again. Especially since I'm seeing like little things that are like this. I don't want that. Like this. Kind of had a little bit of an issue with the lining there. And since this yellow color covers decently. Now, there are a couple conditions on this miniature. One, I can't use white. I did paint some white on it, but it was just as an undercoat. It was not actually using white for white. Two, I have to use purple. I have plans for that. Okay, now, what do I want to do next? I want to keep working on this stuff though before I get to the purple. Take a look at something. Uh-huh. Oh, come on. All right. I don't know why I'm on here twice. Hey, oh God, I can't read. I'm sorry because I have to take a rest. Majar. Yeah, right. Asnabel. How is how you say your name? Jar. I'm just gonna go with Jar. Favorite is getting so hard to hold. The more I paint on it. Oh, can you mount it to something like this? Mayar. I'll try to remember that, but I have a terrible time with names. Hello, Mayar. How are you? How are you this cold and end of Monday? How are you this end of Monday? Because this is definitely the end. Thank friggin' God. As I throw paint on this little. This is not a competition piece. Not by any stretch. I didn't prep it. It's just a fun little thing I'm working on to kill time until my miniature get here. So, we have a mini. So, it is that time of the year. It is March. And I have my own version of March Madness. It's called the Muse and Friends Painting Challenge. Anybody's welcome to do this. In fact, at some point, actually, I should put a link to that mini up here. The J is a Y. It's good, I suppose. Miyar. I know you ordered. Yeah, I'm so happy I asked him to make more. Because I'm pretty sure we all ordered more than 3. When I ordered mine, there were 3 left. And I was like, so I contacted him because you can email the seller through, or you can contact the seller through Etsy. And I was like, hey, congratulations. Your mini was voted for a little painting challenge we're all having. And he was excited. He wrote back and saying, I will absolutely make more. And they said, I would love to actually see the results. So if I can find a way to show them the results of what we've done, that'd be really cool. But yeah, he was very excited. He was very, very excited from what I could tell. He got back pretty quick. As I sort of paint these feathers. So, are you working on anything, mate? Oh my God, I'm gonna screw that. Mayar, are you working on anything, mini-wise or whatnot? You like to share with the class? Or are you doing anything fun tonight, or? This is my fun. I'll paint minis. I'm kind of wishing it was for a living. I'd like to quit my job and do this full time. You're airbrushing prior to some Marines. Oh, cool. Which kind of Marines? Space Marines or Chaos Marines or which faction of Marines? Are they Blood Ravens? Blood Angels? I want to say Green Angels. Dark Angels. They are Green Angels. Dark Angels have the best color scheme. That's why I have some. I want to paint them so bad if I need time. Well, we have a 40K or any money. Oh, let's see. I'm airbrushing Perms Marines. You won't have a 40K or any money. That's fair. I would love to actually use my art degree for full-time work. I actually do use my art degree for my job. I like my job. But there are days. It's just been very stressful lately. I'm just not working as fast as I'd like to be. And I've gotten backed up. So, and then people keep interrupting me with other shit that I have to redo or whatnot because the customer sent us the wrong info or... No, actually, that's it. Every single thing today was like the customer had sent us the wrong info. I know, I was working on the tail and I shifted to this. So what happens, I squirrel. Well, I mean, it depends. It can be. You know, you got, see, like, what I do isn't what you would call, maybe you wouldn't necessarily call art, but is design. And because there's not a lot of freedom, not a lot of creativity in what I do. But what I do is I design, or rather, I'll take people's designs and make them so we can friggin' print them. Because I'll tell you right now, there's a lot of designers that have zero knowledge about how to actually supply something that can be silkscreen printed. Yeah, exactly. It just depends on what you want to do with it and how okay you are being with your own hype man. It's well true. But I found a print shop to work at, and that's it. I've been there for like 30 years, and I do like the job. Don't get me wrong, but I love painting. And once upon a time, I did not want to do this full time as a job. But I don't paint fast enough. That's my problem. I would starve to death. I mean, this is a lighter orange, but it may not be lighter enough. I did go with fire orange, which is pretty light. And I know I have to do more lining. Let's see. So you silkscreen for a bit. Now is it like okay? So now I work somewhere that produces call stuff. There is silk screening there. Oh, okay. So it's like professional silk screen machines. Because there is artistic silk screening too, where you can actually set up. You can have your own. They sell like hobby silk screens. Not the same thing. And likely you're actually making the screens by hand. You're not actually, you know, burning films and shooting pictures. There was a silkscreen class course actually at my college. But I'm not sure. I want to say it was more of the artsy type rather than professional. But I basically people will send us stuff we need they want printed. Like so if I do a lot of overlays for medtech and high tech applications. So basically it means, there's the circuits underneath and all that, but then there are the buttons to push, and basically I make the overlay that's on top with all the lights and buttons. And that with the pictures on it that tell you what those lights and buttons do and mean. Rather, it is a somewhat, I would say it's a rather important thing to do. Because you need to know what the hell you're punching. So let's see. I mean, silkscreen at a different place. We all did it. Now I work for a bigger company. Oh, okay. We did it all. Did you actually? So by doing it all, did you also? Was it a silkscreen place, or was it a? Did you have other kinds of printing there? Because my place, we have multiple different ways to print. We used to have an offset department, but that went away. I know how to actually make offset. I don't know how to burn screens, but I do actually know how to make offset plates because I used to make offset plates. We also do flexographic printing, which is rolls. We have a zebra, so we can do little barcode labels. We have... What else do we have? We have... I think that's it for printing. Other than digital. We have the digital printers, basically like banner printers that can print things. And we've got these things called... The company's been Maki, and they actually are almost like... They're digital print, but they're almost like you're printing on silkscreen. You can basically print on plastics or all sorts of things. The head moves up and down. You can set it for whatever. It's really cool. But silkscreen is not going to die because silkscreen you get more colors than you do using a 4-color, 6 colors of ink in black and white. You cannot get all the colors. So let's see. We did almost everything for our whole city. Oh, that's cool, including remulsifying. Remulsifying? I'm not sure I know what that is. I only basically said I've got like one job, I'm good at it. For those particular types of printing. So yeah, my specialty, I'd say, is doing the stuff for the production floor. I mean, I make stuff for. I do set up files for the digital printers. I'm not an expert at running them, though. As we all found out a couple weeks ago. I think it's neat. Somebody else is in the business. But yeah, I like my job. I really do enjoy what I do. But it does have its frustrations. Like every job has its frustrations. I'm sure you all understand that. Alright, I want something to mix paint with, not my good brush. Not my good brush that starts slowly, little by little, over time, becoming a bad brush. I'm going to add more red back on there because it just doesn't. The red just looks like it's a little washed out. It looks like I can see some white still showing. You filmed old time hockey in Salisbury at all? I worked there for a bit. We couldn't get to the art to. Oh no. I mean, how long ago was this? I might have. I mean, I think I've seen it in passing. I don't go to Salisbury that much, though. Oh, they did. Jeez, I wish I had gotten into their art department. That would have been cool. So what did you do there? That's pretty cool, though. I would say the coolest thing we do, and it's for like I think it's our biggest customer too. Probably because they spend a lot of money. Slap chop! That would be great. Oh, Hello, Casmania. How are you tonight? This is weird. I got a weird... Why are you being weird? Working on anything? You packed orders and helped on the press a little. Oh, so you did get to actually play with the presses a little bit. That still puts you above me on actually working on a press, because I've never... That's the thing, I actually have no clue. I would have no clue how to actually run a press. I just know what they need to make it work. I have no idea actually what they physically do. I've watched it, but... Our guys are great. I'll tell you, we got a good silkscreen department. I think we have a better silkscreen department that they want to let on. Because there's some jobs that are just such a pain in the neck to do. Yes, they can pull it off, but it's just too time consuming. So they don't want to touch them. And time does matter. Time is money. Yes, you who working from the start, painting along with me on a side project that's, oh no, not going well. What do you mean not going well? That doesn't sound good. What are you working on? Feel free to. And why is it not going well? No, one of those days I just keep telling myself I can fix anything. And you do such great work, so keep telling yourself that too. Because you do really good work. I always look forward to seeing your stuff come up on Show and Tell. I look forward to everybody's. What am I talking about? But I definitely look forward to seeing yours. You know what? I just have a plethora of riches in that Discord when it comes to people. A lot of good painters in there. I realized I did the front. I don't think I did the back. Went back and kind of retooled the orange a little bit. So Kaz and all, since there are a few people here, I will. Face Spider usually don't do much because they don't sell well, but sometimes get in the mood. You know, sometimes you do have to just paint for yourself. That's what this is. This is just a little fun, nothing piece that... Well, Creatorpult gave me the mini. That's why I put their little... That's why I put their card up here. Which I thought was very nice of them. I mean, sometimes you just need to have a piece to have a little fun. So, you know, enjoy. Just enjoy it. Don't worry about selling it. Actually, why did I take that? I don't need that. I've got a wet palette. I don't need my well palette. I'm going to take some black and brown because I'm pretty sure that's what I was using before. Yeah, my detail brush. things dry a bit, I'm gonna do some lining. Gotta channel the Black Skull. He does a lot of this stuff like this. That's been bothering me the whole time. They didn't connect some of these lines from front to back. So what is not going right with it anyways? What's the ish? One thing I found, I like to problem solve, so at times when things are going wrong, I try to embrace it as just a challenge to overcome. But sometimes I don't ever let it overcome me, but sometimes it can. I said, I don't think this is my neatest piece in the world. It's not bad. It looks really good on camera. I think it's better on camera than it does in reality. Alright, I'm gonna try this again. A little orange. See if it'll fill in a little better. Okay. I know some of this dark line was actually from when I washed it. I inked it. I decided to go this route. I'm not gonna line all those feathers. Just not happy with it. Can't get my colors the way I want, so I don't think the effect will work. Am I supposed to pick in the work in progress for the weekend left? Don't say that. Probably better than mine. You can always ask for advice too from the room. Somebody will chime in trying to help. Sometimes you do need another perspective. A lot of times if I'm really stuck, I actually do start looking at pictures and of other people's stuff to try to see if I can figure out what the issue is with it. Sometimes it's an absolute fight with myself too to break just to solve some of the problems that we get. It's like I'm absolutely convinced it should be this way, and then but I know what I'm trying to tell myself is a lie. Look, I just flipped you all the bird again. For those who weren't here earlier when I said it. Flip it back around. It's just easier to flip it around to work on this side. Where does that go? Alright, so it's a little... Boy, this is going to have to be a fairly thin line. I'm just using the model to I'm making the model work for me. I just realized too that I think yesterday I was at the Soldier getting the date for the next paint day, and I picked up some stuff, and now I realize I remember why I think I wanted to look for some fluorescence. I think I wanted to put some fluorescence on the fire colors to make them stand out more. Maybe I'll outline the feathers in the back. I don't want to outline all the ones in his neck, but... These might be good outlined. Maybe I'll just leave it. Maybe I won't outline the top. Okay, let's clean things up a little bit. Clean that. Oh, that looks all pretty good. Anything that looks a little too thick, I'm just gonna hit with a little paint. I don't think I'm gonna put an outline around his neck, where the yellow touches the orange. try out the brighter orange because it's not quite enough oomph for me. I think I gotta find a yellow too. Sorry, I gotta find a orange that's a little lighter too. It's looking pretty good though. Touch that up. Okay. So I can see if there's anything else. Okay, before I move on, let's see. Red is always a challenge. Demon red isn't. I'll try this demon red. I was gonna try it on a different thing, but it's. I think I want. I have basically I've been working on the squig from the kill rig. Need a project to do for my Thursday night Warhammer or army painting night. So I have this guy. Whoops, hey, don't roll away. So I have this guy who I painted with a purplish. I painted with Screamer Pink. Is it Screamer Pink? Yep, Screamer Pink. Oh wow, stupid bottles. Looks okay. The cover was on, but it wasn't on tight. That's how they get you. I think that's what's right. But I started with Screamer Pink, which is good. Definitely purpley. So I want to go more cool reds, the purple reds, rather than orange reds. So it's not a bad start. Originally I had yellow on these and I just hated it, so then I got rid of it. Paint these a little bit darker. So my other little projects that I'm working on. I get a million little projects I'm actually working on right now. I worked on these guys. I'm really happy with this. So I matched the base, which is basically this. What was it? It's Astrogran. Maybe I'll add a little wash to it to make the details pop. He didn't do anything. And then I go put the decals, and that's it. They're done. The painting's done on them now. Happy with them, though. I'm happy with them. If I can get over the fact that I used a slightly different... I might want to try to convince him to change the color, the highlight for the black. I feel like this is too bright. Okay. I want to find... I want a really light orange. And I've got a red. That's actually not as light a red as I thought it was lighter. I don't want pink. Maybe I'll just take... Actually, what did I get here? No, that's not lighter. I have a bunch of my Warhammer colors up. Maybe what I'll do is I'll add some white to that. Or actually, oh, I might actually have an orange. Wait a minute. I'm pretty sure I have an orange fluorescent. I'm going to see if this works. Yep. I want to see if adding a little fluorescent is... Maybe I got to go a little lighter, though, too. That's it. I'm going to go lighter, and then I'm going to add a little... So I'm going to add a little... I think I'm just going to add some... I'm going to start with the orange. The red, I'm not 100% sure. Orange is the highlight of red. Come on. There's paint in here. I know there's paint in here. Of course, I always put the covers on before I really smush it down. There's paint. I heard the paint. I do have pale yellows. So I think I'm mixing a lighter yellow. Lighter yellow. God, I can't do this tonight. Lighter orange. And then I'm going to put some fluorescent over it to give it some pop. Well, this definitely stands out. I'm gonna do this first. I'm so excited about this little experiment. So, here's my voice again. My voice has been in and out. That's probably a little much. My voice has been in and out lately, and I'm not sure why. Alright, before I do the whole thing, I'm gonna take a look. I'll see what happens. This is an experiment. Be warned. God, these... Yeah, I love Monument Hobbies. I love your paints, but boy, your bottles are really tough to get into. They do pop. I can get some black light and it'll stand up. I'm gonna be a sad panda though if I don't have any red. Fluorescent, because I'm pretty sure they make it. This is the Monument Hobbies stuff. This means then I'll have to wait before I can, till I get to the store again. Damn it! Once again! I didn't see it when it happened. Do we like it? I mean, I like it. I guess it's the only person I have to please is me. Just to add a little accent. It stands out. I can see it when I back away. When I back away, it's not so great either because my eyes do not work so great with these glasses from far away. That's why I have trouble time seeing my chat. When people are chatting, it's 8:12 and there's no Night Whisper yet. I think he'll be on. I'm down. He'll be on. Let's see. Let's see if he pinged me. Okay, let's see. God, get quiet all of a sudden, everyone. Didn't work out as well. Alright, let's see if that got another little hit of that. There's this fluorescent stuff is pretty translucent. Remember I needed a bazillion coats to when I used it on my Using Friends Challenge piece last year. I'm so excited about the piece this year. Wait, I don't know if Kaz and company are still here, but hey, mini painters, especially on my Discord, go look under the announcements section. We have a little community painting challenge called the New Views and Friends Challenge. It is the fourth. Wow, is it the fourth one already? Yeah, because I got like Baba Yaga. You have the Dragon Turtle. Last year was the sci-fi girl shooting gun, jumping backwards. And this year is a really cool drive. This is the first year it's not going to be a Reaper mini, but I was like, you know what? There's a lot of minis out there, really cool. Time to open it up to something else. So I did. Thanks, guys. You picked mine. One of my suggestions. You didn't have to, but you did. I do not have a much more to say. Baldy's done a bunch on his... What? Did he post it? Did he post it in... Oh my god. How did he get it so quick? Did he do the Patreon and print it? He must have. Maybe Baldy can help out all the Europeans who they don't ship to. Oh, I gotta go see this. I do have a thread in... I do have a... Oh, DJ is streaming stuff right now. I have to use the month challenge. Where is it? I have a bunch of... Alright, hold on. Oh, yeah, here it is. So I do actually have a Muse and Friends thread. Oh my god. He did. He went and bought the Patreon one. Hey, if you're in Europe, I'm pretty sure he'd help. Anybody who's outside of here, if you're paying for shipping, I'm pretty sure actually he can set you up. Because I'm getting the physical model. I'm not getting the STL. Oh my god. How much does he get? All right, wait a minute. Let me go back. I'm like looking and I'm not even sharing. I'm not even sharing. Hold on. I need to share this. Okay, so let's see. All right, so that's fresh off the printer. And that's fresh off the printer after we removed all the supports. Already got it on a base and starting to build a base for it. Oh god, he's already got terrain on there. I don't believe it, how much he's already... Wow. Those look like some shroom... Is he actually going to put shrooms on the base? Or that might be for the view. Holy shit, he's already got it. Wow. What the hell, Baldy? He's making all of us look bad. I don't even have mine yet. So he must have done it. He must have done the Patreon. There's two ways to go about getting this mini. One, there are links in my Discord. I will eventually remember to put them on here. Put them in my chat. So anybody who wants to participate can. But actually, let me go back to that because I will get the actual picture. All right, so I'll get the picture that I'm referring to. It's in the announcements. Alright, so TLDR, physical models. So, the wonderful person who runs this Etsy. Oh, I want to open. Which is under Wondrous Miniatures. This was the winning model from our vote. Oh, are you kidding? It's even... The sale was even better. I think I paid full price. I think I paid $10.74. I know now there is no longer a thing on there. It says there's only 3 minis left in the thing. So he did print a bunch more after I said, hey, your mini just won a little vote on a Discord. She's fabulous. So that's what his looks like. It's 60 millimeters, actually pretty large. It's only a little larger though than the frost giant I was doing. That is, I think, 52. So we're not talking much larger here. And it looks like Baldy actually printed it to that same full size. So one way is to go through and just buy it direct. If you are in America or Canada, then you can get it shipped to you. The problem is if you live overseas. Now, unless you're like one of those people who is watching, hi everyone who watches me when I'm not actually live. I really, really appreciate it. Love you guys. Although maybe someday if I'm on, come and say hi. I'd love to know who you are and what if you paint minis and if you share this awesome hobby with you. I'd love to meet you. Um, but hey, everyone is welcome to participate in this Muse and Friends challenge. So one way to get it is to get upset from, and the links are on Discord. Otherwise, if you are not on my Discord and don't want to be, and that's fair because some of us are on way too many Discords, and I get it. Feel free to reach out to me, to DM me for the link. Otherwise, it's under Wondrous Miniatures, and actually, it's shipping from New York. Then the other one, there is an STL. It is part of a $9 bundle. So if you have a printer, you can get the STL, a printed obsession. And it's part of this welcome bundle, the welcome pack. And I think it's some really cool things in there. So this is the welcome pack. So there's some really cool models in there. So if you're a 3D printer, you might want to consider this option. And look at that. You just think you can get it done and printed, and you could be working out like Baldy. Holy jeez. So that's the two ways you can go about doing it and joining our wonderful little challenge. I always have a good time doing this. I'm always hoping that more people will do it. I really like to be a community thing. I'll strive for the month to get for too many projects and you get done by the end of it. No, well, Kazmania. First of all, Kaz, I want to emphasize this. I do not have a deadline on when to do it. I understand that we're busy people, okay? I used to put a deadline because I used to do a lot more social media with this, and I would want to make a big post with everybody's things on it by the end of the month. But reality is, there is no deadline. You can do it next month. You could do it 6 months from now. You can be like Geltip, and it's still 3 years, and he still hasn't got it done. I don't take down the thread. I don't take down the channel, or whatever hell it's called. And there's a channel called... I'll go back to my Discord. There is a channel. It's with all the challenges. It's under the Miniature Inspiration Station. It's called the Muse and Friends Challenge Results. So feel free to post anything in there. But I don't take down these channels, so you can always post it in there after. Last year it was Bonnie. This year, let's see, we've had Bonnie, we've had Baba Yaga, and we've had the turtle. For some reason, I didn't put up my one for the turtle. I'm not really sure why. None of us did. So it can go in there. But yeah, there's no deadline. So feel free to join us later. Oh, that's right. That's how I forget that's how I met you. Look, I'm back to using these fluorescents I bought for Bonnie. I started this one, but I don't think I got very far. I would love to see what you could, honestly, Kaz, I would love to see what you could do with that. So I hope you do consider joining us at some point. But I certainly get about having too much stuff to do. Because that's me right there. Yep, you just called me out on there. But I'm gonna do mine on stream. Once I get it, I'm doing it on stream. This way, this is a little filler, a little filler project till I get that. Although if I was really smart, I would have picked actually a smaller thing to paint for ReaperCon. But I didn't. So this challenge, by the way, just so you know, this challenge was a take on someone else who had the idea first. And then I asked him, like, can I run a winter one? It was called the Tavern and Friends Challenge. And sadly, Theraval was in a really terrible accident, lost his wife. I'm happy to see he's come back to painting, I think. I've seen him in the MLG thing, but I'm really glad he did. But that's why I did it, and now it's just basically I just really love what he started, and I just want to keep it going. Good dude. Alright, we're Brighton. Let's flip that around. I don't think I got these. I'm gonna do it. I did it on the front. Take some really light and just kind of hit these. Do this part first, and then I'll hit it with the fluorescence. Why should you? You don't have to call tonight. Just because you should, does it? No, never mind. I know, it's the question is, just because you can doesn't mean you should. Well, I guess you're doing the smart thing. And saying you really shouldn't. And being sensible. Unlike me, I'm really bad about going to bed at like a normal time. Yeah, I think you have to get up before me. I have to get up pretty early. I've been getting up pretty early these days. And I assure you, I'm not going to bed any earlier either, which is dumb. Have a great night, though. Maybe I'll see you on Wednesday. I know I start later on Wednesday. I don't know what I'd do if I had to get up that early. I'm a night owl. Moist. Oh, there he is. Hello, a night whisperer. What's up? I'm gonna go back in here and... I still have to do the other one. Well, that's true. And that's why actually I've been doing that. I've been going to work, basically, instead of working an hour later overtime, I've been working an hour earlier. So I do actually do that. So, Night Whisperer, apparently Baldy's put us all to shame. He went and did the Patreon version of the Muses Challenge, and he's already got it printed, based, and primed. It's like, oh my lord. I know it's not Moonlight Minis, but it's a good mini. And the guy who runs that is really cool. Did you, you are going to participate in the challenge, right, Night Whisper? I want to see if this guy on Etsy has more stuff so I can see if I can get free shipping. Oh, he's got a bunch of stuff. Obviously, he's going to have a license or something through. He was very nice. And yes, there is, he does have a bunch of stuff. I paid for shipping. It wasn't really that terrible. It was like about $6. But he was so nice. He made more because of this challenge. 35? I mean, that's not hard to get. That's like 3 models, you're done. Yeah, I was looking through them. Sadly, most of the stuff isn't on my overly large. So what if it's not your overly large Etsy wish list? You need more stuff in your overly large. There's no such thing as too much stuff. Yeah, he's got some really cool stuff. I have to get the word out on social media, though. We get an Alley Cat brought up the point that's how we got an Alley Cat. She found the challenge and joined in painting Bonnie, and it It was so cool that she did that last year. Tweet. Okay. I know, I want to do the red, but... Oh. I mean, Jesus. Are we talking about what happened here? And what just friggin' got announced while I was streaming? I tend to stay away from politics, but when it comes to really awesome mini companies in areas like the Ukraine, it goes beyond just politics. And I'm sorry if I offend you, too bad. Our president can fucking eat a bag of dicks after the way he treated the Ukrainian leader. Because Signum isn't friggin' Ukraine. I want them to be okay so we can get our minis. You know, so we can, but I just want them to be okay because they're cool people. And there's a lot of cool people over there that are suffering because of this war. So as I said, I'm sorry. Hopefully, it said most people I think actually understand. But if you're not one of them, you know what? Unfollow me. I just can't even. All right, I'm gonna do some looking here. What other fluorescent colors do I have? There's my one little political statement. Golden yellow, but I don't think that's fluorescent. Mirror map fluorescence. I do have a fluorescent yellow. It's kind of green, but hey. I'm just looking for kind of an accent or bright color to put against. Do I have a red fluorescent? I thought I did. Yeah, no, in all seriousness, I do hope they're okay too. I have a Reaper color in there. Honestly, it doesn't surprise me. I'm working on stuff at work. I have fluorescent pink, but I don't want fluorescent pink. Not for this. Oh, you know, I could put it on the, I could put it on my squig. Let's have a fluorescent squig. Do I really not have a fluorescent red? I'm pretty sure they make one, and I thought I had bought one. Yeah, if they don't friggin' block orders, they better not. I'll tell you what, I gotta kudos to the people that run Sigma Games. Or Sigma Miniatures. Because honestly, to keep operating in a friggin' war zone, it's mind-blowing. It's amazing. I don't think I have a red. Bugger. Alright, well, I don't seem to have a red. I really thought I did, though, have a red. It's not over there. Okay. That's true. Yes, it is. Oh, that's where they're located? Jeez. Not great. Alright, I have Golden Glow. The original reverse character, yeah. I mean, as I said, I cannot believe that they're still going and they're doing... Probably because there's so many people out there. I'm almost wondering, when are you putting this order in? Maybe I'll pick up something. And maybe tack it on your order to save a little shipping. I don't know if I want. You know what? I might not put any more fluorescence on. So, how are you tonight, anyways, Nerdist? Are you ready to stream in 20 minutes? Assuming you're streaming, since you're here. Yeah, unfortunately, fluorescent really, I think, is always green. You already become. Oh, good. Well, does that mean you're gonna stay awake during your stream tonight? Next session, Wednesday session. Hopefully, I'll be moving on. I think I'm not going to do any more fluorescence. I don't have fluorescent red and I don't have the right fluorescent yellow, so. But the orange pop, I needed the orange to pop a little more. Oops. Oh, God damn it. There's so much I've wanted to get from Sigmund, there's no way I can go. We're probably going to order the Words of the Mind. What? Is it okay if I get in touch with you then? I feel like it would be making it a little easier if we maybe put it in one order. Unfortunately, our gel tip, of course, is he's in Mexico. Ye ole. I think the funny thing is he said he was going to try to find a game store in Puerto Vallarta. I'm going to take a look tonight after my stream, I think, and see if there's anything. I mean, I'm probably going to be like, I want this and this and this and this and everything. Their minis are pretty spectacular. And part of it too is I kind of want to support them. Just leaves the red. The red, the hardest friggin' color of all. They sell STLs, don't they? That's a good point. That's probably a better way to do it. They have such gorgeous minis though. All right. I'm gonna take a little wild ride. That's only for some of them. Yeah, no, that's fair. No, and yes, I would probably do that. So I got a little Wild Rider red, which is it's a GW paint. That's a good color. I like this color. So I'm gonna actually wipe it on my. I'm just hoping it's gonna be light enough. It's still not really. That's right, it's a transition color into something lighter. It's really subtle though. But that's fine actually. If you way to make way to cheat on blends. Although I'm not caring as much about blending on this. Let me do some little lines. Do a little, oh, kind of feathery.
Moist.
Moist. Who is moist now? Oh, Ducal. Oh, late, Ducal. Or have you been lurking about? Yeah, I found the teleport for under. Oh, you did? Where the hell is it? It's not where we thought it was it? Because we were kept going to the same spot, but... How are you, Ducal? Just give a little texture. Very subtle. You slept in. Well, that's nice. It's nearby the entrance. So, okay, so we were smart to put our... Oh, Night Whisper, that's right. Night Whisper, did you see there's a new Twitch drop? Which is probably not that new at this moment. When you stream tomorrow, you're going to have drop set? Because that would be appreciated, because I'll make sure... I'm probably going to come play WoW, but, you know, I can always put your stream on while I'm playing. I want to get it. It's a dog. It's a little pet, like, mecha dog. It's really cute. Yes, make sure you do that. Yeah, did you see it? Actually painted something. Yay! Hey, Ducal. Oh, shit. Wait, Ducal, you have a 3D printer, don't you? Did you see that I tagged you? Oh, I guess hubby's going to bed soon. Did you see I tagged you? We're doing a community challenge, and I'd love for you to join in. there is a STL option for this challenge. It is a $9 Patreon pack. Or you can always hit up Baldy and see if it's cheaper, any cheaper to ship from the Netherlands to you than it is from here. Oh, no, I thought I tagged you. Maybe I didn't. The intention was I was supposed to tag you. Yeah, I did. I go, there is an STL thanks to Kevin through Patreon to get it. It's part of a $9 starter pack. With this option, you can resize it to what you like, and you can get it quicker. If you were like the Baldy Engineer, maybe do cool because I think you have a printer, and it would save you on shipping. So look under the announcements section. I did tag everyone too, but I tagged you in there as well. And it's a Patreon called Printed Obsession. They've got some pretty cool stuff on there. So I did actually tag you. Listen, I'm just trying to give the hint. Some feathers. So I'm doing a little irregular. Kind of stripies. Okay, because the problem is like the physical version. I could get you one and mail it, but it could be very expensive to do that. And it's not small either. It's like 60 millimeter. It's about the size, a little bit bigger than the Frost Giants we just did. Right now, it's on now. Baldy already started. He actually did the peach. He did the STL version. There's a bunch of other cool shit in that pack too. But there's no end. Actually, I decided this year that it's fine. I don't need to have an end to it. I can hear Gel Tip yelling right now. Come on! I have a channel that you posted in. I don't take down the channel. So you don't have to get it today. If you want it, even if you get it a couple months from now, if you do it some point this year, you're good. Alright, so now I'm going to try to actually do a little feathery. Now I'm going to go over this with the red, so I just want some brightness underneath. And that's what you do. You do it with orange, and then you glaze over it with the red. There's some feathery looking feathers. The red should blend it in too, so I'm not being particularly careful. That was a little too much paint on my brush. I definitely a lot of times take the less is more approach. Alright, so I'm going to try to finish this. Before I go. And then next time I can start with other things. Okay, so now I'm gonna take. Actually, I'll take some clear red. All right, I'll see you, Night Whisper, in a couple. So, as I said, those of you who are on my Discord, or you can always join my Discord. In fact, it's right there. I don't need to actually exclamation point it. It's clearly right there. You know, if you want to get the links right from there. Otherwise, at some point, I'm going to find some time to put it on my social media. Because this challenge is not just for Discord people. It is for Discord people, but it's not exclusively. And that's how we found an alley cat last year, so I want to do that again. I'm taking a little clear red. I'm going to glaze it over. Ooh, I think I took it, that section. I took, like, I have water added to, like, a section where it's more liquefied. And I'm just going to paint it over. Theoretically, it should stay lighter. And it feels like it's kind of blending it in. I think I overdid that side. That's right, I can finesse it a bit. Yeah, let me get those wings. Little wing things. Ooh, I need more paint than that. I took too much off. I can't get a happy medium. Come on! There we go. Testing my fingernail. course, anything I buy from Sigma now is probably going to be a year before I paint it. I have a lot of plans between now and then. I kind of sort of want to leave this fiery looking stuff a bit in the rear view mirror. And move on to the rest of it next stream. So that's why I'm taking a little bit of extra time to get things straightened out and squared away. And alright, I think I keep finding spots I want to touch up before I leave. Alright, I think that's it for tonight. I hope you're all liking this. I like this. It's not going to stay the way I want it to, is it? It's going to just keep flipping. Come on, buddy. Balance. Fine, I'll put this little mini to hold them. Alright, everyone. Let's go rating a Night Whisper. I got my... Sorry. Got distracted by my pokey tool. Because I gotta move stuff, basically. I'm like, boy, that's a lot of paint on there. So before I put it in its place, I'm going to clean the paint up. So that goes here. And then I'm going to move this, because I'm probably going to play World of Warcraft. And see what my buddy's up to. So I'm going to get this out of the way, because also, I've had issues where I've bumped my palette and gotten paint on my clothes when I go to type. There. And move that out of the way too. Alright, everybody. Let's go rating. Move that out of the way. Besides, I'm gonna look at the Sigmund game stuff. Raid. Boy, it's a million people that raid on Monday nights. Alright, you guys, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate everyone who came in and chatted or lurked or who is watching this later. Hi, it's nice to see you. I hope you enjoyed this stream. I'll be back on Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And I should be on this Saturday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern. I also should be playing the Corsairs of the Azure Atoll on the Murder Hobo Inc. channel on YouTube. You can catch all the episodes. They're all up there in their own playlist. I also have, speaking of YouTube, I do have a YouTube where I've been posting all of these videos. So if you miss any and they disappear, you can always go there to catch up on the old episodes. Like and subscribe, right? Isn't that what they all say? Other than that, I hope you all have a wonderful night, a wonderful rest of your week. Maybe I'll see you on Wednesday. And until then, happy painting.